to do a rap about Alexander Hamilton. And we were like, great. Barack and I, when he left, we talked about him like a dog. He's like, he's a nice young man, but what a silly idea. And then he went on to perform the first number in Hamilton. And it was great. And afterwards, we were like, that was so great. It was funny, it was clever. It's like, you are amazing. And he said, yes, and I'm going to turn this into a Broadway production. And we were like, yeah, right. Okay, little young man, you go on with your little Broadway show. And he did it. But one of the best parts about that, one of those full circle moments in the last term, in the last few months, the entire cast of Hamilton came back to the White House. The entire cast, every single one of them came, and they spent the whole day working with kids that had flown in from all over the country. And they were in the blue room doing production work, and in the red room writing lyrics, and they spent all day with these kids. And that was something that we wanted to do. Every time we did something fancy like a state dinner or, you know, a night out, we always asked performers to come early and spend time with kids, because we wanted kids, you know, I always thought of the kids like me who were the kids outside of the White House looking through those bars, you know, looking up at that house, wondering what goes on in there, knowing or thinking that place didn't belong to them. That's why I say there's so many kids around this country who don't feel like the museums are theirs. They live 10 miles feet from greatness, but they don't see it as a place for them because no one invites them in. Yeah. And I wanted the White House to be a place where kids felt like they could walk in. This is when we had the Girl Scouts. They had a camp out, a sleepover on the South Lawn. That's why we're doing jumping jacks outside, and we'd hold, you know, football competitions, and we'd have puppies and everything, every event. We wanted to bring kids into the house because I wanted them to feel like if they could walk into the White House and be welcomed and look the President and First Lady in the eye and introduce themselves and feel like a part of it, then they could do anything. And I wanted to give as many kids as possible that opportunity. So we started holding an annual kids state dinner every year just for kids. We would invite a child from every state to come and represent who had done something in health. And this was one of the kids state dinners, and we'd have the florists decorate, and we'd have entertainment, and they'd come through the procession line and be introduced. And they would come all dressed and be so proud. And I could have done that every day for 8 years and not gotten enough of it, because I always thought we can change a child's life with an interaction like this. I always thought about that. It's like showing kids my regard. I always thought there was power in that. And we saw it often. There was one time Barack and I, we met some kids in a reservation in Standing Rock, and we had